let's talk about super mini cars. If you watched our video before, we listed 15 city cars for those that are starting their driving journey. Those 15 cars we listed with engine capacity of 0.9 up to 1.2. That was where we stopped. So on this edition, we're going to look at super mini cars. Super mini cars are those cars when they are not matches box, they are not Indomie carton, but they are not also big. They are just in the middle. They are compact, they are portable, and I love them because they can, they can act as a family car, they can also act as an individual car, and they are very reliable. And one of the reasons why you should look at super mini cars, if probably you're starting your driving journey or you're looking at cars to buy, probably if you're a small family or say family of 4, you can fit everybody, 2 kids in the back, your shopping grocery carts in the trunk, and also you and your plus, you guys can be in the front, and the cars are always, so we're looking at spacious interior. We're also going to look at great fuel economy. We're also going to look at low running cost and also high resale value. Stick around for this video because at the end, I will give you my top 5. I'll give you my top 5. It will be very difficult, but I'll try and give you my top 5 super mini cars that you can buy. So starting at number 15 is Renault Clio. I'm not a fan of Renault Clio. I think mechanically Renault Clio always disappoints. I'm not a very huge fan. So, but if you like it, because Renault Clio, some people do like French cars. I'm not a huge fan, like I will always say. But if you like it, then definitely go for it. Then another one is Vauxhall Corsa. I'm not a huge fan of Vauxhall Corsa. Avoid the 1.0 liter engine. You can make 4 with the 1.4. I've heard a lot of news about the 1.2 and 1.4, but some people have been able to understand how Corsa works and they love it. But me, I'm not a huge fan. But if you love Corsa, because I love the way it looks, the aerodynamic, the shapes, and also the way it handles, probably you can go for Corsa, but I'm not a huge fan. Then another one is Citroen C3. I'm not a very huge fan of French cars because I've heard so many horror stories. Oh, they might drive very well, but electronically, if something goes wrong, you spend a fortune fixing them. All right. And then Peugeot 208. These are all French cars. So Peugeot 208, I've actually had a very, quite a few reviews. I've had a few people say, oh, I've had it for a while, it's never let me down. I've also had a lot of people say, oh, I've had it and it's a trouble. But Peugeot, I know that their engines are not so reliable, so you might want to stay away from these first 4 cars that I've listed. But if you like it, you like the way it looks, and sometimes they're actually cheaper than others, you can also go for them. So different strokes for different folks. So coming up to, I will also recommend Kia Rio. Kia Rio has been a while. It's been around for a while now, and I think the Korean company is doing a whole lot. So Kia Rio is there, is reliable, is a bit spacious, and it has great fuel economy, and it has a very high resale value. If you put Kia Rio up for sale, like, it just goes like that. All right. Then Ford Fiesta, the legendary Ford Fiesta. Unfortunately, Ford discontinued the production of Fiesta. That was back in 2024. So they've discontinued the Fiesta. But the Fiesta, avoid the 1.0 liter EcoBoost automatic transmission. Your manual box and the 1.2 to 1.6 is good, but avoid the 1.0 EcoBoost. I don't ever recommend it. Then Suzuki Swift. I like Suzuki Swift. I love the way it handles. I love the shape. I love the way that car turns through the corner. Some people also like to mod it up and then it becomes even more sweet. I love Suzuki Swift. All right. Then after Suzuki Swift, you get Skoda Fabia. I like Skoda Fabia. I don't know why, but I like Skoda Fabia. All right. Skoda Fabia is nice. It looks very small with a little bit of touch in there. You are off, and it's reliable. I've never seen a breakdown before. So I think Skoda Fabia is also top there on that list. All right. So after Skoda Fabia, then we're going to get Hyundai i20. Hyundai i20. Hyundai i20 is very, very reliable, and is a very economical car. Hyundai i20 is in demand. It's hard to find, actually. I had a customer that wanted this car. I was looking for this car for the longest. They're very expensive. You're seeing Hyundai i20 with like 120k on the clock, and they're calling like 4 grand. Bro, a Korean make now, wait till they saw. But anyways, Hyundai i20 is reliable. And at number 5, I'll look at Seat Ibiza. I love Ibiza. Oh my God, I love Ibiza. Seat is a Spanish automobile company, but it's owned by Volkswagen. So Seat, Skoda, and Volkswagen are all on the same platform. You get me? So Seat Ibiza I love Ibiza. It's good, it's nippy, it's clean. The interior is also nice. If you manage to get like 2015 and up, the infotainment system is mad. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, everything supported. It has a very great fuel economy as well, and it drives very, very well. All right. Then I will see Nissan Micra. I love the new Micras. The new Micras are great. I love the new Micras. They are amazing. They are also very nippy. All right. Just beside the Nissan Micra, you get the Nissan Note. But Nissan Note engine is like 1.6. So we're looking at 1.2 to 1.4. So, but if you can get up to 1.6, then the new Notes are they're delicious. I love the new Nissan Note. So you might as well have a look at them. Then Mazda, the most underrated Japanese car maker is Mazda. Why? Because 20 years ago, Mazda made a couple of cars. They had issues and rusted. But since they found their thing with Sky Active technology engine, have you even been inside a Mazda? The sound system is out of this world. On our next video, we're going to talk about sound systems. Like Mazda has one of the best sound system in the car. The Bose sound system in a Mazda is out of this world. All right. So that is Mazda. Then number 2, we're looking at Volkswagen Polo. VW Polo, hands down, is the best, one of the best super mini cars you can ever talk about in this whole country. VW Polo sells faster than you can ever think about. VW Polo is reliable, is economical, is mechanically friendly, and it has a very high resale value. VW Polo is there at number 2. Number 1, last but not the least, okay, sorry, at number 2, we're looking at Honda Jazz. Honda Jazz is, oh my God, it keeps getting better because, so the generation of Honda Jazz from 03, 04 till 08 had a few issues. That was with the CVT transmission. Then the 09 came after the I-shift transmission, all right? From the 010, when they had that new CVT box, the new body, auxiliary jack supported, you know, like it has like a high beam. The new Honda Jazz from 010E is out of this world. If you are able to get like the 011, 012 that is hybrid Japanese, 0 road tax, very economical, 1.3 liters IMA engine, and it is smooth. It returns nearly 60 miles on a gallon for that car. So it's out of this world. But then the king of them all, the number 1, the most in-demand super mini car should be in the whole wide world, I will tell you, is Toyota Yaris. Toyota Yaris is the most in-demand super mini car. Toyota Yaris never gets out of, like it never get it. Every time you're looking for it, it never drops in price. The price still remains the same, unless you are lucky to find one that the MMT failed. That is the multi-mode transmission have failed. That is when you get it a bit cheap. Or you've seen one with like 147,000 miles on the clock. That is when you see it a little bit cheap. But anything 100K and below, bro, you must definitely drop a few bags before you can actually back that car, because that car is one of the most reliable 1.3 VVTi engine, and it runs so smooth. Fuel economy is top on deck. And the new Yaris, bro, have you seen the new 2017, 18, 19, 20 Yaris? They even have the Yaris, the one that is like the smallest Jeep of the Yaris. Toyota just have everybody on chokehold, like. But anyways, here is the lead. This is my 15. If you like any of them, if you're interested to buy any of them, do well to reach out to us. We can help you source, purchase, inspect, deliver, and make sure your car is running well. I'll be Mazi Titi. It's been an honor to have you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.